Yenge family, Yenge Massa here. All praises to the Most High, to Tanzania, Amazulu. Here we are. He wants to learn some more things. Now, Mbote is Lingala, means greetings. Yenge means peace be upon you, like Salama or Simi. Away Nusemi or Luvuvamu, then we say Yala. Wonderful. Now, like I do always say, there will come a time we will go back to the Kongo language and back to our customs and traditions that the people used to call witchcraft. And of course, there is witchcraft, but we don't go back to witchcraft, but we go back to our spirituality, to our own identity. Okay, before you judge someone and you say that something is evil, you should first know if it is really the truth, if it is really evil, before you say something against it. One thing that the most of the people doesn't know is the white man does juju or kindoki or witchcraft or voodoo. It's Chinese, Indians, it is normal for them. I don't know how to explain. This is something very normal for them. But the black man will never say that the white man does this. But the black man will say, oh, in Nigeria, in Ghana, in Kenya, or Congo, oh, we do this, la 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 la. But a white man does it, and a white man will never say, oh, another white man's do this. But everyone knows. You will not see like this, what is his name again? I made even a video about him. The guy that is now pregnant. This, you will see people like that showing off, doing the devil sign, showing off that they used to do things, handle things with the devil, do pacts or contracts with the devil, Lil Nas X. But, they used to show you that they have something to do with the devil, Jay-Z and all of them. But why do you never see that white people show you that they have something to do with the devil? Why do you never see that Chinese show you that they have something to do with the devil? And if they show you, you do not understand. I have now in Angola a case from a young man. This young man, he was together with a white lady, a doctor. And at last it came out that this doctor woman was initiating him, and he was open for that. He was open for the spirits, the books, the esoteric books that he read, the things that he took. He was already under the warm of this lady, because black people feel like if they're intellectual, they feel more comfortable if they have a white lady. They feel better because they think that black ladies are not so developed or so fast or smart. But at last, what did we find out? Is he was always, they prepared him. They prepared him. And because this is not your way, and if your blood is strong enough, like Moses' blood was strong enough in the time that he was living in the Pharaoh's house. What happened? He started to rebel against the spirits. Because there will come a time that they will tell you, do you know, we have always prepared you. All your finances are ours. Everything that we have done for you, you never see? And now give it back. Become one of us. You know? And these are things that most of the people do not understand. Yeah, I don't say all white people. Like I would never say that all black people are evil or sorcerers, like the West used to show us. But there are some people they are evil, and you will never see them showing you that they are evil. Hmm? Satan is much smarter than that. Okay? Okay, they will never show you that they are evil. Hmm? You see? So I hate this when black people blame other black people. When we never have united, we never tried to unite, then we shouldn't blame each other. There's no unity between us. Okay? But I don't think that people will understand it today. Now, what did that brought you? Um, exactly. Let us start with the financial things. Okay, let me go to the first Bible verse. Yeah, before we enter into the facts, what is really going on at the moment. As you know, they love to delight my videos or to ban me and my goodness, YouTube and I, best friends. Okay, let us go to Deuteronomy 11, 10 to 12. Okay, here we are. For the land that you are entering to take possession of, it is not like the land of Egypt from which you have come, where you sowed your seed and irrigated it like a garden of vegetables. Okay, so you do, how it is in the West. Okay, um, they have farming, but it looks like unnatural. Okay, it looks like very professional. You have you have acres, and you go with the machine, and you make a garden out of it. You plant your vegetables, and you wait until it grows with chemicals. Okay, okay. He say, you don't go to the desert lands like the Middle East, uh, Palestine, Asia, Arabia, dry land or whatever. No, he say, wait, I will bring you. I'm talking about the Isolele, the children of Israel that are today in America, in the Brazil, almost destroyed from the four corners of the earth. Okay, Tatanzami told them, you come out of Kamat, you leave all uh, the, uh, the wicked gods like Amen Ra, Isis, Ra and El, Osiris and stuff like that. Huh? You see? So for people that say, "Oh, we have never lived in Egypt," okay, this is completely contrary against the Bible, because even our people was pharaohs. It is in the Bible. We know the story of Joseph and his family. Okay, we know the story of Moses, of Abraham when he went to Egypt. So it is completely contrary if someone say, "Oh no, we have nothing to do with Egypt." No, even the name Israel that the people used to call themselves here with full with one shot, it is completely esoteric. It is completely pagan. Okay, that's why you will never find in the Ancient Testament the name of Israel. It doesn't exist. But I can show you here all the countries in Africa. I can go show you all the rivers in Africa, all the towns in Africa in the Ancient Testament. But the name of Israel, jamais, it n'existe pas. Okay? Only to show you that if you have someone that goes intellectual into the Bible, he's already manipulated. Anyway, this land that we went to possess is not like Egypt. It is not like Europe. Because Egypt, if I show you Egypt in the map, okay, let me find a good map. Okay, so this map, I can click on it. You can see that they put Egypt with Israel with one shot. It is the same land mass, and it is dry, cold in the night, hot in the day, and nothing grows there. Even now, the world war will start in these areas here. I don't want to say so much about it, but I will go deeper to show you a little bit more about the prophecies about Joel in this time, because we're going nearer to VV3, World War III. I know that these videos are mostly deleted from YouTube, but someone has to talk. You see the yayas, they're talking a lot about false prophets. That's why we have to come with the right prophecies so that they can also see the right prophets, because we don't come with prophecies every day. But if these are things that are always in our hearts, my heart, very special, I know some timings, I know some areas, I know some things. Yeah, and we have to release. We have to open up. So it is dry. It is impossible for someone to tell me, yeah, that we went up to Damascus and all these kinds of bullshit. But anyway, okay. Uh he say, but the land that you are going to possess is a land full of hills and valleys. Okay, so you won't find those kinds of things in Egypt. Okay, we have brothers and sisters that live there. You won't see valleys where the springs come from, waters, springs, and valleys where the waters used to come from mountains. You don't see it there. It is like desert, desert, desert. You don't see hills, which water drinks by the rain from heaven. It is not a rainforest, brothers and sisters. It is not a rainforest, a land that the Tanzambi cares for, which means the eyes of the Tanzambi are always upon it from the beginning of the year until the last. You have all the seasons. You have different kinds of fruits. You have different kinds of animals that comes out that our forefathers used to eat. You know, vegetations to do agriculture. No, only this verse shows you that we were completely deceived. And why did I pick up this verse? Now, let me show you some. Let me show you some. I'm writing a book for Africa, yeah? For Africa, this book, I don't know how I will call it. Maybe someone has a good name for me. But I want to call it True African History for African Americans. This is how I want to call the book. True African History, the first time the true African history for African Americans. Why? Because never they were no one told them the true African story. I know it from Germany, when the teacher was telling us that black people used to sleep with black people. That's why we have today HIV. And I stood up and started to because I am me, I don't care. I started telling him that he's the monkey. I started telling him I have no hairs and all this. I called him a pig and all these kinds of things. My father beat me up because of that. I know this kinds of life that I took. But this was completely racism, because this is not even the truth. If I go to Africa, and I go to images, okay, you see some maps. Okay, oh, Angola is here. Why Africa is rising as a bigger in the, you see, this is what is important now. The thing is, you see, I put Africa, I see Angola everywhere. Wow, a lot. Good, but Africa is rising. Huh? Yeah. If I go to Africa cities, okay, Africa is rising. Africa is building up. Okay, but the West portrays Africa always completely negative, and it was always like this. They have disconnected us from the West, which means you pay a lot to do import export, you pay a lot to do communications, you pay a lot to do things for healings like medicine. It's a lot. It's a huge money to bring medicine. You cannot even move medicine from one country to another, because yay, Africa is a third world country. If they send us our medicine, all of us will be poisoned with COVID-19. You see, this is what they say. Okay, they really want to tell us, okay, that everything that comes from Africa is evil, and that we from the diaspora shouldn't have anything to do with Africa, and we shouldn't, and we should not um, invest into Africa. And there, this is where I want to go, investing into Africa. Let me see my smart book if I will find something. I'm searching for something very special. If it isn't this book, I don't even know. Normally, it should be. Okay, this is how my books look like, eh? Yaya's book. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Here. Okay, let us go to the scriptures again. I love this scripture. Okay, it's Matthew, to see, to show you how people interpret the scriptures if they have the Mwandan Semi. You know, the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure hidden in a field. So, treasures and the kingdom of heaven hidden in the field, which man found and covered up. Then, in his joy, he goes and sells all that he has and buys the field. Okay, before I go deeper, I want to share my. So, I want to tell you what this verse means. It means we diasporians, we want to live like the people in the West. We take our money, the little that we have, and we put it into banks. And what do we believe? We believe that we are rich, or we have something because we have the money in the bank. But normally, in all this time that we have spent it and lost, we could take the 10,000, the 15,000, and invest into a machine or two that gives us money, that produces money. Why? Because when you have money in the bank, you have money in the bank, right? People will not measure you and tell you that you have money, but they will tell you, oh, you just live and you're just a person. Okay, that's good. But the problem is, for your community, for yourself, you have to take your money and invest in something that produces more money. But we work for people, okay? One day completely, $90. One day completely, $100. Tax, food, internet and phone, car. Let's say you receive $4,000 normally, with all this health care and all these things, assurances, you receive 1,500 or $1,300. This is not the end. You need clothing, you have a family, etc., etc., which means that you work for living. You work for living, to survive. That's why you are like, huh? If someone is begging for money, you're like, what do you want? Go jobbing. Because you yourself, you understand the suffer in the country to receive $1. It is not your country. Your boss, he's not interested in you. As long you work, you're a worker, but he's not your friend. Your boss will never, like me, I have workers. I can, if he has a problem, I can go and say, hey man, come here, take $20, take $10. But I have never received not one coin, not $1 or €1 from a boss or someone that is over me. They would never give you. The day that you ask them for help for $100 or $200 for something that you need, they will never look at you the same thing, like the same, and you will never do it because you know already how it is. Which means you are not friends with those people, you are not partner with those people. Okay, it is just like, hey, we're here in prison, we spent our prison time, and then we go home and spend the little time that we have rest to live. This Egyptian pyramid system can never make you rich, because it is an Egyptian system, or also a system that is also held in India today or in China, which means that the lower fraction of people will always stay low and you can never come up. And that's why with money, you don't take your money and put it into the Western world. Okay? And that's why they cut you off from Africa. Because how can that be that the Western world itself, or the Chinese, or the Jewish, French people, Holland, everything what they do, they go to Africa, to the source, what we have read there where milk and honey is. Even my mom said it yesterday. Do you know that Beulah, there is milk and honey, the place of milk and honey? I say, I know. The honey is like everywhere. And milk and honey means not only milk and honey on the trees, what you see, but also under the earth. Tatanzambi says with this verse, for us not to go too far, sell everything what you have, but buy the land. Because there in the land, you can do your agriculture, you can do your farming, so you have food. You can sell food, you have food, so you don't go anywhere and search for food. You can have your cows, your goat. You will never lack of money. And now, let me tell you the truth, like I used to tell you over years now. No one wants to sell you ground today, because our forefathers never sold grounds. Earth. The earth is from the Most High in Africa. It's not from the government. If you own land, you are one of the richest people on earth. You can go, if you have a land in Africa, you go to Europe and you ask the Muzungus to go to the radars, okay, satellites, and because I do not have my business plans here. You can see they show you what is under the ground. Go to Job. Let me see. Job 28. Read Job 28. I will come up with the with the secrets in the Bible. The books are coming out very soon. This year, end of this year, people will be surprised. They have never seen such verses. Bible verses that explain things you, because I will explain the Bible now like the Most High have told me to explain. Not in the version like, yeah, David fought against the Philistines. Who are the Philistines? Oh yeah, when Solomon did these mistakes, and I don't care what Solomon did. I am here now. The Bible have to tell me what's going on now. We can't live in the past, because even that what is happening now is not new. There's nothing new under the sun. It is only a future version of that what happened. So it doesn't make any sense to live in the past. The Bible says this, the Bible says this. And no one lives with a book on his mouth. Like the pastors used to teach. Oh yeah, read this verse and read this verse. You are the verse. You are the living scriptures. Okay? That's why the man that we call Jesus, that the world called Jesus, we call Isaiah, he never took the book. He always said, take your book. Is it not written in your Pharisees' book? Is it not written in your book? It is your book, not my book, because I know what is right or wrong. Does it make any sense? Okay. Let us let us go a little bit deeper. Brothers and sisters, I don't only talk. The last thing will be that you understood about the precious stones under our earth, about our herbs, about fire, all the atomic substances that are under the earth over years, crystals. This is how you're going to build Utopia, Atlantis, or Zion. You can call it what you want. Salem. It won't be like this World Trade Center with this, we call it in Germany, Billigmaterial. This material, this low material. No, you're going to build something with precious stones. They know it. To Satan was given 1/3 knowledge, wealth. 1/3. He took it from there where he came from, this dragon, and his people here on earth. You see, they're the ones that are rich. They're the ones that used to lead us. Yeah, we agree. We understand. We can see. They're the ones. But it has an end already. So it doesn't make any sense, for us to keep money in the bank. Try to take your money out of your bank. If you have some money. I don't talk about $2,000 or $1,000. I'm talking a little bit more, like 5,000, 10,000. Go to the bank, they will ask you why. And then the best part is, try to bring your money now down to Africa. We won't sign. We don't want you to do that. Why do you do that? Because for us in Germany, um, this is now, it can be 10 years even ago. They wrote it in the newspaper that because we have a lot of old people in Germany, old people, and they wrote in the newspapers uh, that every elder is not supposed to give his money to young people to transfer or to erbe, like to to give them their wealth, especially those children, those younger generations that used to help elder people in hospitals or in those houses where the most of the Muzungu lives. If they become older, because they're children, they don't care about them. They don't want to know anything about them, because many people live, you see, in Germany. Sometimes when I used to job a little bit, these small jobs, um, like for electricity or something like that, you see older people at home alone, and sometimes someone used to come and help them out for 2 or 3 hours, and then they stay at home alone. They do not even know how to change their pampers. Hey, I don't lie. I know. I always say, a white man, I am the white man's nightmare. I'm talking to you guys. I am a white man's nightmare. You know, I know everything about him. Just to tell you, this exactly, nursing homes. They told them you can't give not one coin to younger generation or to anyone else. Why? Because the government is waiting, and now I will say it clear, for them to die so that they can take the money. Even Angela Merkel, the president of Germany, in the time that she came to that she become a president, she said the Germans have too much money. Taxes. Woof. She said that everyone in Germany have. This is what she said. He said that everyone in Germany has a monthly income from 4,500 euros. This is where you live. This is how you live. And the problem is what black people have never understood. You're dealing with Esau. You're dealing with people they used to rob, kill, rape, vandals, barbarians. They built everything up with blood and war. Their forefathers, they stole here, they took by force here, they changed there. They put a foundation that they believe that will never fall down. And you can't follow them because they have it already. My goodness. When I was seeing my sister, yeah. Me too. I have to have money. I need to have cars. I need to have. I say, sister, be a better revolutionist like your brother, because you will left everything here on this earth. You will left everything, all your shoes, everything what you have here on this earth. Hmm? So we have to be very careful here. What do they not want from us? To build up that what is ours. Hmm? Africa is everywhere the same. Everywhere. You can see good parts, you can see bad parts. Huh? Districts, Good districts, bad districts, good districts, bad districts. But the same thing you see in America too, the same thing you see in China too, the same thing you see in Russia too. But the thing what they have is they say that this is their country. As long the diasporan people do not say that Africa is there where they used to belong from or come from, or they used to go back to, they will never build it up. The only problem is what was said to Solomon: your own garden you will not keep, but the garden of the enemy you will fight for him, you will build his houses, you will nurse his children, you will go to war for him, you will work for him, you will do his gardens. Okay? And I have to say it clear here. Huh? Even your mulatto children, the mulatto, the worstest enemy from that color here, even the mulatto that you give them will be betraying you. So we are living in the world where all the money goes always back to the system of those who enslaved us. You will buy from them Gucci, Versace, Chanel, always their names. You want the car? Oh, it is Mercedes, Land Rover, Land Cruiser. It has always their names and signs, and everything goes back to them. We need people like Bill Cosby to do his own. We need people like Michael Jordan to do his own, so that we can start investing in our people. Huh? Good though, huh? It's good. It's good though. It's good. You see? So now, brothers and sisters, this is no joke. There's a revolution coming from the youth, because they will understand. Because there is a time that it will come that white people will say you can't take any coin out of their banks. And this time happened before with Mobutu, Savimbi. I don't know how far I can go sometimes, because I can say some certain things. I always, I'm not really scared, but I have a family, and there's certain things, I feel if I say certain things because I'm a person with vibrations. But I will tell you something: Switzerland, Belgium, Liechtenstein, okay, in Americans, this Wall Street, these people, hey, brothers and sisters, white people, they hang on our money. Arabian people, they live because of our money. All the money did not. China's not today there because of America. All the money came from African presidents, African rich people, from black people in America, from black people from all over the world, from diasporans, and etc. etc. They took their money and put and sponsored. They left it in these countries like Portugal and everywhere, and they never will receive it back. There is a system behind it that you can give easily, but you will never take it. And if you take it, you take it with taxes and etc. etc. They will never give you your money back. The richest woman in Africa, she's not one of the poorest women in Africa. Her father too. Do you think that the money went back to Angola or whatever? All these presidents, if I can, I'm not a politician now. And even in politics, you cannot open your mouth like this. Hey, do you know how they rob black people? France and stuff. Hey, France doesn't produce anything but wine. But look at France. They have nuclear weapons. No one jokes with France, huh? 64 countries or 65 countries, France used to take money every year. billions in Africa. And people think Africa is poor. Africa is the worst. Oh, New York, look at this cars. Look at this. I had brothers coming from America to Africa with Mastercards in the water. We can do here. Say, this is Africa, yo. Oh, I thought Africa is different. I thought. My goodness, I was like, okay, you come really from America. You think you're here in your garden. This is not how it works. You know, that's why it's very important to travel. It's very important to travel. It's really important to travel. And now they closed also your traveling. Black people could never take their money back from the sorcerers. The Catholic Church, they sit on black people's money. All the gold, look at the Bible, it talks about it. They stole the gold from Africa to build their churches. The crown of the queen, the dresses, the chairs that they sit with African sculptures. Hey, in Germany, I used to visit some Germans. They have the lions and on the wall, and hey, you can't imagine, man. You can't imagine. But Africa is worse. Africa is poor. You see? And when you go and say, yeah, I want to invest in this and this and this and put it together so that this can start working, so that you do not work no more for someone. So you are now a self-made, and not a self-made like the Gigaman, which is Jay-Z. No. A Gigaman that has millions in the bank, and that's it. The millions are not yours, Jay-Z. The millions are not yours. What is Beyonce or Britney Spears? Is the same person for me. The millions are from the Muzungus. The black community will never have anything from this money. And people praise those people. They think they're good for us. Oh, they're Israelites. But they do not understand that the money, they're billionaires, Puff Daddy and stuff, such. But the money won't do anything. It's this is not the money. This money for the Most High is if you have things, and he's not talking about cars. You see? So we are a nation full of poor people. Very poor people. You see him, he has a new iPhone that he went there to the market and he gave them $100, but you have to pay $1,500 more. And woo, you don't pay 1 month. It's $2,000 now. The same with your car, the same with your house. You are a slave from the system. When will you rule and live and rule over your own garden? Animals inside, cars inside, houses inside, people doing agriculture, machines building up things. We're talking about the kingdom of Kongo now. We're talking about, that what the Most High really wants from us. And you have your workers from them there, working. Your feet, above their head, and he's working on the ground. For people to know how the plan goes. I don't want to go too far. Let me try to read some verses. You know, for you guys to have some ideas who the man of sin is. For today, we will stop here. The part 2 of this video will come. I will show you first who the man of sin is for you to understand that this system is against the black people. It is made against Africa, our mother. It's called Jerusalem, Salem, Africa is free, and it is the mother of all. Okay? It's the mother. Even the animals know it. Even the sun and the moon, they respect Africa. They know that this is the mother. You can go now to Southern America, and you can go to the forest and say, who's the mother here? They will show you the direction. The wind will show you the direction. You go to the ground, you touch the ground like this, you will see the seeds and the ground, the earth will tell you, not me, it's not me, it's not Egypt, it's not Russia, it's not Turkey, it is Africa where you will find the plants, where the equator is. Do you know the doors to the other planets? Where these? Doesn't make any sense what other people think. A revolutionary, he can show us. Hey, did you ever see someone on YouTube showing you, these are all my fields, these are all my workers, and all of them have this and this life. This is a billionaire, a blessed man. You will see that Obama and all of them will come and they will even, hey, who are you? But if you come like Jay-Z because you have billions in the bank, whose money is this? Mostly children's that are not theirs, like Michael Jackson and stuff. And when you have one problem and they take everything from you, oh my goodness. Be careful. The best is if they give you a strange woman and such, so they know that the money always stays there. So that you buy their food, you buy their clothing, you buy their cars, you buy everything from them. This is how it's written in the Bible. Their parents will not left anything for the future children. Still today, I used to say to my mom, what did you left me? But I understand their situation. I have to start from the scratch. Now, let's go. Okay. The man of sin. It is written, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day should not come, except there come a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed to the son of perdition. Brothers and sisters, all that I have said shows you that because of love of money, jealousy, because of the land that the Tanzania has given us, blessing from Abana, Yakub, and all these blessings from Isaac, the blessing, the land and everything, they were like, oh, we have to take it by force. And they destroyed and destroy still today, and they go deeper. Now they want to know your bank account, and don't do any wrong move. Don't say anything that they don't want to hear. You will go to the concentration camps, far away from others, just because you opened your mouth. The man of sin must be revealed. Yeah? Did you ever see a naked man running down the street and everyone is seeing him that is naked? This is how we gonna take them clothes off mother, children, and father, daughter, uncle, and everything. They will be branched naked. Put it into the sun. It is you, dude, that did against the nature, against the animal, against the Most High, against the man. This means to reveal and expose Satan, the spirit of iniquity, the spirit of hate, the spirit of rebellion. Thou hast given us into the hands of the lawless enemies, most hateful rebels, and to an unjust king, the most wicked in the world. Eugenics, the fool, had said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There are none that does good. So for those people, people might think, oh, this guy is a professor. Oh, this guy is a nice teacher. Oh, I love my math teacher. He is so smart. He is a dumb coward. He is an idiot. Your professor in English and geographic and all this. He's a sinner. He's a I don't know how to explain. An animal is better than him. They hate the truth. They hate the Most High. They hate our people. Okay? They hate us. They hate, and hate is in them. They grow up like this. Their children the same. No one understands them. They have no mercy. Even if you have one coin, you don't have it in the shop. They look at you. Go. You don't take this. The poorest people comes to beg for them. They spit on them. These are not human. These are aliens, dude. Okay? But I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. But thou art rich. I know the blasphemy of them, which says they are Jews, Jewish, but they are not, but they are Satanists. Okay? For you to know that the people that you call wise, for the Most High, He knows where the wisdom comes from. I told you, 1/3 of them. If you are an angel like us, you know who your enemy is. And for those that are spirits so low, they do not understand. They just follow everything what the world does, everything what the world says, and they're just following. But for us, fighters, Malekis, we cannot accept this bullshit. We know them. It's better for us to die for the Most High than to live in the way like they used to live, or like they want us to be. And no wonder for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. The color lies to us. Their behavior lies to us, because this, always, hey, don't do this. We don't do, always showing us in the bad light. But out of a bad tree doesn't come good fruit. So why do you show us in the bad light, but you can see that we are the one that loves, that we are the one that wants peace between all the colors all the time, that we are the one that is singing for peace, doing the sports, doing everything that the world goes normal again, praying, singing. But you, man of sin, witchcraft. That's why I do not understand some people talking about, oh, Africa witchcraft, Africa witchcraft. I saw the kindoki from the white people. Even one day, I will make a video only to explain what they use, what they say, what kinds of things they do, to expose you, to show you, yeah, that I know the secrets of this Bamindele. Okay? Because you guys, you are far away from being wise. Far away from being wise. Because you see the white people and you are directly blind. Oh yeah, everything is normal. The things that you sign, your passport, your IDs, your driver license, everything that you learn in school is normal, right? Hmm. Okay, we will end here. This second video will come soon about the ultimate deadly socio-engineering weapon to get Congo, Africa on her knees. Because if I go deeper, I will go after 1 hour. Thank you very much, brothers and sisters. I hope you have understood something. Okay. Um, it is very important for us to understand who we are. The Tanzambi, if he say that you are rich, he's not talking on paper. Okay. Hey, brothers and sisters, there are so many verses and verses and verses and verses that shows you how he described richness of the Bantu people. Go get your license for everything. It is yours. They want you to have license. Go get your, as long you can. Believe me, everything that we say, it goes through the wall. It goes to the next rat, to the next bat. Okay, they take it to their houses and they're like shaking. Oh, what did Massa say? What did Yaya Jonathan say? What did they say? Give us. What did they all say? Oh yeah, and they're putting it together and they come with a new law against it. Do we know that? So, what I want to say is go legally against them. Go legally against them. If they steal from us, they get papers for $20. They get land, but for they, all of them in Chinese and all of them Lebanese, and hey, no one is for us. Psalms 83. They came from all over against us. They put themselves, they mingle themselves together. But the Tanzambi will give them one shot. Like they came from one way, they will run to in 7 ways, they will run away. In our countries. Do you know how they look at you if they see that you're running like a boss in your own country? Huh? Because they know this is your country. No one can say anything against you. Take that, what is yours. You won't find it in the West because the West doesn't have it. The West doesn't have it. They're all here. The money always came from here, from the mother. Which country became rich when it didn't took the money from here? The richest people, they're rich because they took it from here. Easily. Easily. Do you know what easy is? But it becomes harder and harder and harder and harder because they are all coming. They're taking everything what they can take. And for us, it becomes harder and harder and harder and harder. This is the apocalypse, my friends. And you see the Jehovah Witness going to the streets. Yeah, oh my God, this is it. Thank you very much for listening. I love you so much. I will see you very, very soon. Ingeta.